caribou it provided for us in many ways.
Our clothing in those days was made of all caribou skin.
I grew up wearing caribou pants, mittens, caribou skin mattress, blankets.
Some people had boots that were made with wolf leggings, sealskin sole bottoms. Baleen was shaved to make insoles. They kept us quite dry and warm as well. But the caribou skin clothing was the best. We would get as many yearlings as we could for our outer clothing. And for a heavy winter, we would get caribou in February or March because the hair was the longest and the skin was the thickest, and we would use those for our winter gear. With that stuff on, you could sleep outside in 50 below and it wouldn't bother you a bit.
Ibeaksiagalwalo, kangersingalok. Supayat ikayok taqaqanivluit, allauluni taam nanteriganniaq. Sivuneqsip kangaga, ibeaksiagalwalo. Qanutun peqpaganaqtilaangit tamatkua, ikayok tauruat.
Silla is the weather. It also means the atmosphere. Here's the Nuna, or the land. And it's anything from the land into the moon, the sun, the stars. That's Silla.
It's a very spiritual, and we have a relationship with Silla. Silla has a soul in the same way we do as people, in the same way animals do.
I think spirit helpers in and of themselves are really about how we're connected with things. And so it may be that there is a spirit helper that shows themselves as a bird to show you the way home, or it may be a spirit helper that actually decides to show themselves with the face and body of a man instead of their animal form. And so I think one of the things that's hard to understand is that it's not one way of seeing things, it's one way of knowing you're connected to everything.
We've always had that spirituality of everything around us.
It's the interaction you have with the air you breathe, the ocean that you gather resources from, the rivers from which you gather fish, the tundra from which you pick berries, the animals that give themselves. It's all of that.
Dibeaksiagalwalugulu, teriganniagalu ikayuti peaktuk. Siqaqaniutimigini. Ara kangersinaittsuqunni qanuq pisilaaq. Aglaan tabra atauchikun aingaluk.
In the winter, when we were traveling, we didn't build sod houses, we built snow houses. In Canada, they call them igloo, but here in Alaska, we call them apuya. We'd do a day of travel, and then we'd make a apuya. The next day, my father would set traps, spend the day there, rest the dogs, give them something to eat, and then the following day, we continued to the next place. We'd go to my dad's sister, who had a house at Dubarg. They had a small sod house over there. We didn't have to do anything. We just visit with them, and my dad and my sister were glad to see each other, and they'd talk away while us kids played outside or go to sleep. By the time we get back to our home, my father would leave us with our aunt or with my grandmother, and then he'd start on his trips and go check his trap line. We were not into 8 to 5 kind of time, you know. We're in a total different kind. We're in ecological time.
Iveaksiarolu tikitka aimarvini. Agalan maluunaqsingamara. Innyokolu tikingamarok iveaksiarolu piingaan. Ivaqalaqsimarok sumittaimma. Nikatjakkumangainniqsuq. Pakit qaangaarnagu ivaqtani. Nunaqqeq ikiwaqtuarniqsuq. Inyungi toquttaqtaawaniqsit. Niveaqsiarluullu uppiringitka tautuktani. Tautugunaqtuaq sunapayaaq siquminganiqsoq. Nibiaksiakalulum inyuniakatingi. Pisaullaganeksut. Kanakumnya. Adokolak paskinyam. Dahil nakumanyait ka. Tamanga ikumawak tuamin. Kakarakpam inyo liptaktok. Sumalagula kami. Nibiaksiakalulum. Itiningani. Agalan kakarak paskinyat sa gabing aitut. Imenyawrit sa gabing sa mga nunamin. Hai kuin tuting. Ukalagtok inyugungaru ako upik. Kano ko ilisimanak pa nga. Isumulagtok ni Beaksya karualo ko. Kano kita pura. Kau nagayngagikpen. Kilaw di ka piyup ko. Ikayo ko niya kalawagikpen kimon. Dahil nanakik sa bakit ilanga.
Drum is something that's common to all cultures in Alaska. All cultures have a drum that may have some stylistic differences or differences in the materials that it's made, but it's still a recognition of life and vitality. And the drum mirrors the heartbeat. And when you continue drumming soon, it will be in line with your heartbeat, because that's what it's supposed to be, the heartbeat of the community, and it symbolizes vitality. And it's the most tremendous feeling to be in a room and to have one long row of all the drummers and to have that feeling of unity, everyone beating in harmony, the drum beat in unison. It's the most beautiful feeling. And to know that you're connected, you're on the land that you are connected to. And even if you grew up outside the community, that which is in you comes from this area. And it's the greatest feeling.
Man, I went at it and look what happens. Oh.